Today, we're diving deep into one of the ultimate secrets of effective communication: how to be truly politically savvy. Imagine unlocking the power to navigate any conversation, any situation, with confidence and grace. Ready to discover how? Let's go. Organizations and groups are big, are intricate mazes filled with egos, competing agendas, issues, and rivalries. They are peopled with strong egos, empire-driven individuals, strong personalities, and individuals driven by power and control. Everyone builds their own sandbox and fiercely protects it from outside influence or intrusion. Organizations and groups, whether they're huge corporations, tight-knit families, bustling neighborhoods, circles of friends, or any clubs, are all built on a complex web of relationships. Each one is a living, breathing ecosystem where personalities collide, alliances form, and sometimes rivalries simmer beneath the surface. Imagine a big company where departments protect their own turf, or a neighborhood where every interaction carries unspoken expectations. In every group, people bring their own stories, ambitions, and egos, shaping how decisions are made and how influence flows. Understanding this intricate social dance is key to moving forward, whether you're negotiating a deal, solving a family conflict, or just trying to fit in. Within these organizations, there are countless traps and dead ends, more ways to go wrong than to get it right. People who are politically savvy accept this as the human condition and deal with it. Politically savvy individuals understand this as part of the human condition and learn how to navigate it. True political savvy is about getting things done within the maze, making the least noise while gaining the most benefit. First things first, prepare yourself to communicate. People who are communicatively wise work from the inside out before exposing themselves. As Gandhi said in his quote, "Watch your thoughts, for they will become your words. Watch your words, for they will become your actions. Watch your actions, for they will become your habits. Watch your habits, for they will forge your character. Watch your character, for it will make your destiny." Success and happiness come to those who can connect with themselves, through self-awareness and with others. And have you ever stopped to wonder why people might not fully trust you? Why they see you as a lone wolf, always on the fringe? Maybe, just maybe, it's because they question your values, your integrity, your trustworthiness. And when that trust wavers, everything else crumbles. If people see you as unreliable, insincere, or self-serving, they won't follow you, no matter how loud you speak. Maybe you're rushing to show results, but beneath the surface, crack. Things wouldn't survive a deep look. Maybe you're pointing fingers to cover your own mistakes, or pushing your own agenda while the bigger mission fades. Take a moment to reflect. Are you making excuses, undermining others just to stand taller, dodging hard questions with vague answers, showing little interest in those around you? If any of this sounds familiar, beware, because sooner or later, the truth breaks through. And then your so-called political savvy will backfire, trust will vanish, influence will collapse. So before you work on your political skills, work on yourself. Be solid, be real, be someone others can believe in. And adapt, always adapt. The politically savvy don't just walk into a room and start talking. They read the room. They start from the outside in. They observe before they act. Who's in front of me? What do they need? What do they value? What's the tone, the energy, the unspoken rules here? Then, and only then, they choose. They select the right tone, the right skill, the right version of themselves for that moment. Like a skilled musician tuning to the crowd, they adjust to connect, to resonate, to move people. So here's the shift. Stop thinking from the inside out. Don't lead with what you want to say, lead with what they need to hear. Influence begins with empathy. Power begins with perception. Big presentation falling flat? You're not alone, but the politically savvy don't walk into that boardroom blind. No, they test the waters first. They go to senior leaders one by one, quietly sounding out reactions before the big moment. And the smart ones? They start with the toughest critic, the one most likely to tear the idea apart. Why? Because that's how they sharpen it, stress test it, and turn doubt into alignment. Dealing with top management isn't about showing off. It's about showing up prepared. Yes, it's uncomfortable. Yes, it's high stakes. But that's where political intelligence shines. Calm mind, clear message, no surprises. That's how you win in the room where it really counts. Right audience, wrong message. Then it's not the audience that's the problem, it's the delivery. Being politically savvy means being people savvy. You've got to read the room, read the person, read the moment. It's not one size fits all, never has been. The beauty and the challenge of life is this: people are different. Every person, every group sees the world through a unique lens. And if you can tune into that, if you can predict how they'll react, you gain power. Real power. The power to adapt, to shift, to choose the right tone, the right tactic, the right you for the moment. Influence isn't about control, it's about connection. And connection starts with understanding. This is what true empathy is about. It's active listening, it's mindful observation, it's about being present and understanding not just what's said, but what's left unsaid. And in any organization or group, people often fall into different roles. Allies who support you, ambassadors who influence others on your behalf, neutrals who remain undecided, opposers who challenge your ideas, and outright enemies who resist you strongly. Understanding these roles helps you tailor your approach, nurture your allies, win over ambassadors, engage neutrals thoughtfully, address opposers respectfully, and be cautious with enemies. Mastering this map is key to navigating political landscapes effectively. Tools like the Enneagram can also open our eyes to the deeper personality patterns driving the people around us, what they fear, what they value, and self-awareness and understanding personality psychology can dramatically improve how we communicate with those around us. The more you know people, the more you accept them, the more you understand them, and eventually, you love them just as they are. You judge less, you become wiser. The truth is, knowing everything is the key to forgiving everything. The more you understand others, the more perspective you gain, and with it wisdom. You become more positive, especially when you understand the irrationality that often drives human behavior. It's about comprehending, not judging. So, my friend, if you want to get to know yourself better through the Enneagram, I highly encourage you to check out all the videos on the channel. There are also many incredible books by various authors. And here's the key. The Enneagram isn't a tool for labeling people. It's a way to understand why people act the way they do, what truly drives them at a deep level. The more you understand others, the more perspective you gain, and with it, wisdom. Both DISC and the Enneagram give us clear patterns of thought and personality. They don't measure intelligence, goodness, or talent. They simply offer us a blueprint of how people act, make decisions, and react under pressure. And here's the real power. When you understand this, when you learn to look beyond the words and recognize these patterns, you begin to read people with an almost brutal clarity. And trust me, that shifts everything. Your relationships, your conversations, your results. Often your goals are just a step away. You can achieve them after a single conversation or a well-timed speech. This is the game changer. Understanding the underlying patterns that shape how we communicate and connect. And maybe, just maybe, are you missing the signals because they're there, loud and clear even in silence? To be politically savvy in real time, especially in meetings, you've got to master the invisible language, body language. A sudden shift in posture, arms crossing like a wall, eyes drifting to the clock, fingers tapping. These are not random, they're messages, warnings. And when you see them, pause. Don't plow ahead, breathe. Let silence do the work, give space for them and for you. And maybe, just maybe, are you losing the game, missing the moves, outmaneuvered? Learn to read the political landscape. Organizations are politically complex. They are peopled with strong egos and empire-driven individuals. There are many political traps and dead ends, more ways to turn wrong than right. People who are politically savvy know the organization. They know how to get things done. They know who to rely on for expediting things. They know who the major gatekeepers are who control the flow of resources, information, and decisions. Pause for a moment and think about this. Are you accidentally inviting opposition? It happens more than you think. In organizations, those who charge in waving, narrow, rigid views often crash. Hard. Why? Because extremism triggers resistance, right away. Instead, start with humility. Be intentional, be strategic. Give others room to breathe, to engage, to feel heard. Lead with the business case, not your ego. Show the logic, the value, the bigger picture, and be ready, because someone will say their priorities matter more than yours. That's okay. Be calm, be ready, be clear. Remember, political noise often comes from bold statements dropped too early, too fast. Don't spark conflict, spark curiosity. That's how real influence begins. Stop and really consider what this means. Selective savvy? Take a hard look at the groups you clash with the most. Who are they really? And more importantly, why do they trigger discomfort or dislike in you? Use them as a mirror for self-awareness, and be truly empathetic. Step into their shoes. Ask yourself, what drives them? What are they fighting for? Because here's the truth. Relationships only last when there's give and take. You give something, they give something back. So find out what they want. Tell them what you want and strike that bargain. That's how influence becomes connection. Yes, you can make it happen. And maybe, just maybe, caught in the blame game? Here's the secret. Keep conflicts small and concrete. The moment things get abstract, chaos takes over. Separate the people from the problem, always. Attack the issue, not the individual. Avoid blame. It's a trap that only deepens divides. Instead, describe the problem and its impact clearly. And if you can't find a solution right away, don't freeze. Agree on the process. Find common ground where you can, and list the issues still on the table. This simple move creates momentum. It breaks deadlocks. It turns gridlock into progress. Yes, you have the power to steer the conversation from conflict to collaboration. No plan B. Big mistake. Being politically savvy means being flexible, process flexible. Always come armed with your plan of attack, but also have a backup ready to roll. Expect the unexpected. The key, care more about the goal than clinging to one rigid version of yourself. Because real power comes from bending without breaking, shifting without losing your core. Yes, you can be that flexible force that gets things done no matter what. Next, we're going to share a series of NLP affirmations. As we've explained in other videos, make it a habit to practice visualization exercises and to listen to or repeat affirmations like the ones shared in this video series. This simple habit is incredibly powerful. When it comes to affirmations, mindless repetition is not enough. To truly make them yours, you must first understand and accept the ideas, and then consciously repeat them until the program is deeply installed and runs almost automatically. Let's start. I can navigate complex political situations with skill and calm. I can navigate complex political situations with skill and calm. I can navigate complex political situations with skill and calm. I am sensitive to how people and organizations really work. I am sensitive to how people and organizations really work. I am sensitive to how people and organizations really work. True political savvy is about getting things done smoothly, making the least noise while gaining the greatest benefit. I navigate the maze of politics with skill, creating calm while achieving powerful results. I accurately read others and connect with confidence and true empathy. I anticipate challenges and plan my approach carefully to avoid pitfalls. I accept corporate politics as part of organizational life and adapt smoothly to it. I am bright and confident in finding my way through any maze. I am seen as genuine and trustworthy in every interaction. I speak my truth clearly, even when it's different from what others expect. I share my knowledge with confidence and honesty. I build authentic relationships based on respect and integrity. I influence others with wisdom, conscience, and sincerity. I read others and their interests well. I have rich interpersonal skills that help me connect deeply with others. I am a strategic negotiator who creates win-win outcomes. I embrace the necessity of playing politics wisely and ethically. I am seen as a trusted advocate for my ideas and values. I am action-oriented and focused on getting results. I balance confidence with openness, valuing others' perspectives. And this is the proposal for today. Mastering political savvy in daily life, at work, school, with family, friends, clubs, or any group, and applying it to how we handle relationships and influence decisions unlocks your true power to lead, connect, and get things done. This transforms not just your communication, but your impact in every part of your life. It's a true game changer. To improve your political savvy, take on real challenges. Present a key idea to top management. Review a failed project and share your lessons. Manage collaboration with external consultants. Lead change by creating a symbol and rallying support. Or write and pitch a new policy, process, or product. These exercises build real-world skills. And practice continuous improvement and delivery through iterations, taking action while following your plan. Stay grounded, but take calculated risks in your quest to overcome your breaks and limitations. Huge thanks for watching. If you like it, please kindly leave a like. See you in the next video.